What horizontal forgiveness looks like. Joseph in the Old Testament gave us a vivid picture of what true horizontal forgiveness looks like. Real forgiveness also means wanting to set the person who has wronged you at ease. I don't know what pain or suffering you have gone through or are going through because of others, but I do know God is able to take everything in your life, the good things as well as the poisonous toxic things, and bring divine synergism to it, all so that the ultimate result is a supreme good as He defines it. So just forgive. It's possible only in Christ. You probably won't feel like it, but you can still do it. As Corrie ten Boom wrote, forgiveness is not an emotion. Forgiveness is an act of the will, and the will can function regardless of the temperature of the heart. Then Joseph could no longer control himself before all his attendants, and he cried out, "Have everyone leave my presence!" So there was no one with Joseph when he made himself known to his brothers. And he wept so loudly that the Egyptians heard him, and Pharaoh's household heard about it. Joseph said to his brothers, "I am Joseph. Is my father still living?" But his brothers were not able to answer him because they were terrified at his presence. Then Joseph said to his brothers, "Come close to me." When they had done so, he said, "I am your brother Joseph, the one you sold into Egypt. And now, do not be distressed, and do not be angry with yourself for selling me here, because it was to save lives that God sent me ahead of you. For 2 years now, there has been famine in the land, and for the next 5 years, there will be no plowing and reaping. But God sent me ahead of you to preserve for you a remnant on earth, and to save your lives by a great deliverance. So then, it was not you who sent me here, but God. He made me father to Pharaoh, lord of the entire household, and ruler of all Egypt." When Joseph's brothers saw that their father was dead, they said, "What if Joseph holds a grudge against us and pays us back for all the wrongs we did to him?" So they sent a word to Joseph, saying, "Your father left these instructions before he died. This is what you are to say to Joseph. I ask you to forgive your brothers the sins and the wrongs they committed in treating you so badly. Now please forgive the sins of the servants of the God of your father." When their message came to him, Joseph wept. His brothers then came and threw themselves down before him. "We are your slaves," they said. But Joseph said to them, "Don't be afraid. Am I in the place of God? You intend to harm me, but God intended it for good to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives. So then, don't be afraid. I will provide for you and your children." And he reassured them and spoke kindly to them. Above all, love each other deeply, because love covers over a multitude of sins. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose.